On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what Guan. A blessed and wonderful Friday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Friday, the day when Mr. Smile upon some of the ones and ones them pocket. So whilst you're out there traversing these streets from Rand Point to the Grill Point, as always, my peeps, safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on the corner, cause the old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts, yeah man. So in the morning, my peeps, we're gonna kick it off with some international stories where a Jamaican man who is said to be employed to a popular Jamaican call center in Kingston has been charged in the United States of America relative to a sophisticated cybercrime scam involving the theft of over 900 tickets of high-value events, including those for U.S. singer Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Now, Tyrone Rose is the man in question, said to be a 20-year-old resident, and is co-accused, identified as Samara P. Simmons, 31 years old, of Jamaica, Queens. Now, Jamaica, Queens, y'all know, said that in New York City. So they were among 4 individuals who allegedly exploited a loophole through an offshore third-party contractor for StubHub in Kingston, Jamaica. So StubHub is a website that allows users to buy and sell tickets for live events like concert, theater, and also sporting events. So the tickets stolen from StubHub by the criminal elements were resold on another platform for a staggering profit of over 635,000 United States dollars. Now, the male accused man was arrested when he visited the United States of America in New York City. We are talking about Tyrone Rose, and his accomplice, that's Shamara Simmons, was arrested and arraigned last Thursday on a criminal complaint, charging them with grand larceny in the 2nd degree, computer tampering in the 1st degree, conspiracy in the 4th degree, and computer tampering in the 4th degree. They pleaded not guilty to the charges and were ordered by the criminal court judge to return to court on the 7th of March. They each face a potential maximum sentence of 3 to 15 years in prison if convicted of the top count. So my peeps, there you have it again. Jamaicans, a scam in America. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough. The man them keep getting more creative in their scamming efforts as the days go by. Now we are going to kick it off locally, my peeps, with a decent spot of work from the officers. Now, over there in the St. Andrews South Police Division, the police seized this Taurus 9mm pistol affixed with a magazine containing 8 live 9mm rounds of ammunition. They also seized a Smith & Wesson magazine, on Maxfield Avenue in the Kingston 12 area on Friday, February 21st. So reports from the Hunts Bay police suggest that sometime around 9:30 a.m., lawmen were conducting an operation in the area when a premises was searched. The firearm and ammunition was seized and a man occupying the premises was also taken into police custody. Now the next firearm presently on your screen, the St. Andrews South Police seized this CZ P10 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 5 live 9mm rounds of ammunition during an operation on Delamere Avenue in the Kingston 13 area. Now, this operation took place sometime around 12:30 a.m. on Friday, March 7, that are in the wee hours of this morning. It is said that one man was taken into custody in relation to this particular fine. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, my peeps, boy, I tell you, the thing really, really rough and sad, but sometimes them things have to happen as a wake-up call to some people. So Wednesday night, a knockings and clappings go on in a section of the Kingston Western Police Division known as Buckers. Now, traveling along Spanish Town Road, when you turn up Cali Smith Drive, Buckers at a community, they right a Rema and Trenchtown, right, they say them call Buckers. So, a knockings and clappings incident took place along 3rd Street on Wednesday night. Now, a man ended up calling up the mother of his child, and the Kingston Western Police is presently seeking to find that particular criminal element. Now, the victim is said to be a 36-year-old vendor who has since been identified as Christina because everybody know her in our place. So the Kingston Western Police is now stating that a criminal element identified as Mark Anthony Roberts, who is presently on your screen, but them call him Marky in our streets, is wanted in connection with that particular incident. So Assistant Commissioner of Police Michael Phipps, head of Area 4 Police, states that the wanted criminal element, that's Mark Anthony Roberts, should immediately report to the police. Now, the police report stated that the woman was involved in a heated argument with the father of her child. And during the dispute, the man allegedly pulled a firearm and cornered her up in the chest and in the hand. It is said that the complainant ran, that is the female, and was chased by her attacker. But it is said that she later collapsed. She was, however, assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital where she was admitted in serious condition, hanging on to life by a thread. The suspect made good his escape in the air on foot. So it is alleged that the suspect is also a member of the Buckers criminal gang in the area, and the police are fearing reprisals for the knockings and clappings of the female. Now, when time we look on these things, my peeps, I know say people are going to say, boy, Jah know him wicked and them sorry for her. Yes, that is all true, but sometimes we have to look deeper into certain things before we make such statements, because sometimes some people have to face the harsh realities of life to come to an understanding that, hey, what I do is wrong. Now, the criminal element Mark Anthony Roberts, otherwise known as Marky, him literally not too long come from prison after serving over 10 years for firearm-related charges. So after him come out of prison, never really have nowhere to go because him family them say him toxic and them not really want him round them. Now she, as the mother of his child, knowing fully well that this brother here is a criminal element, all dirty corner boy, and him come out and gone back in a criminal activity, that he became a top tier Nakis and Clappis for the Buckers criminal organization in a Kingston Western Police Division. So she knew all these things, but she took him into her home under her roof, stating that her baby father and she don't want him live out a street. That was her reason that she gave. But this man also, before he attacked her, attacked and knife up one of his own family members, a cousin of his, to where that cousin is presently surviving only on one lungs. So you know the character and the temperament of this criminal element, and you still have him in your house. Now it is said that they had a verbal turn physical altercation. And when she decides, say, him have to leave her house, him have to pack up and left today. And you don't know when time Jamaican baby mother starts style baby father and go on with herself, loud and expletives and all sort of thing. The man just pop off him chops and slap 2 can in her chest. And when time she run off him, slap 2 more again upon her. So in all, she get 4 can. So when she collapse, him said to himself, say, yes, I hate that. She's no longer among the land of the living. But she just laid there and pretended as if she was gone. Now when time them pick her up, carry her to hospital, she revived, but she's hanging on to life by a thread. Now I, for one, even though it is really sad what has happened, and it is really heartfelt also, but sometimes I can't be too sorry for them females, are sad to say, because you lay your bed hard, you have to just lie down in it. She knew the character of her child's father. She knew he just came from prison in regards to firearm related offenses. She knew that him knife up one of him cousin, leaving that cousin with only 1 lung. She knew he was a top tier Nakis and Clappis for the Buckers criminal organization in the Kingston Western Police Division. So the fact that she knew all of this, why would she believe that he would not turn his wrath on her one of these days? So more time, females, you have to understand the dynamics of things. If you lay with a dirty dog, you expect to rise with grapes and apples. No, you go rise with fleas. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we are going to talk about is coming out of the St. Catherine North Police Division, where Indicom get some more work for do. So I'm going to give you the press release, then of course we're going to get deeper into the meat of the matter. So an investigation has been launched into the fatal knockings and clappings of a man by the police in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. So Indicom definitely investigate that one day. That fatal knockings and clappings go on Thursday night, that last night. Now sometime around 7:15 p.m., the police reportedly conducted a snap raid, and this is according to the Indicom report. So in relation to the snap raid, it was a search for a criminal suspect that the police states that was involved in the fatal knockings and clappings of a bus driver on Wednesday. I spoke about that in recent vlogs, but I'm going to get back to it shortly. So the police states that a man fitting the description of the knockings and clappings suspect was spotted in the vicinity of a bar, and the police advanced on him. It is said that upon seeing the police, he reportedly went through a gate and into a house along Oxford Road, with the police in hot pursuit of him. So after entering a room in the house, the police reportedly informed him why they were there. But the man grabbed onto one of the policeman's firearm and a tussle developed. It is said that he reportedly hit the police during the tussle and he was conned up and injured by another member of the police team. So the man whose identity has not been disclosed was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. So again, the Independent Commission of Investigation has launched a probe in that particular matter. Now, I could get into the meat of the matter. Now, sometime around 8 a.m. on Wednesday, March 5th, 2025, this man presently on your screen identified as Michael Miller, who was a bus driver, was standing along Burke Road in the vicinity of Sagicor Shopping Center when a man approached him and opened gunfire, hitting him all over his body. Now, the man escaped on foot in the direction of 2B Oxford Road, and that is more popularly known as the Top Banks community. So the police quickly responded and the injured man was transported to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced you know what. So the St. Catherine North CIB started their investigations and the detectives have identified some persons of interest. Now the persons of interest is one, a brother with them call Dangareds from Top Banks. The second criminal element has since been identified as Debo. Him come from Top Banks, also said to be a little young youth, somewhere between the ages of 18 or 19 years old. Young youth. And the third criminal element that the police them suspect that was involved in Wednesday's fatal knockings and clappings of the bus driver is a man who people refer to as Tallman. It is said that he is an importee knockings and clappis from Clarendon but has recently been residing in the Top Banks community of Spanish Town. Now Tallist is tall and slim and him have what we would refer to as buff teeth. So Tallman just came into the Top Banks community and is said to be a contract knockings and clappis, as I stated earlier, imported from Clarendon. So these men are also being asked to report to the Spanish Town CIB. We are talking about the first two. Now we get to understand say a tall man, the police, them end up ClapWeh. So Tallist or Tallman, who I made mention of earlier, was one of the criminal elements identified by the Spanish Town CIB detectives as one of the criminal elements involved in the March 5th fatal knockings and clappings of the bus driver Michael Miller. Yeah, man. So, boy, that quick response by the Spanish Town police should most definitely be commended. Now, the criminal elements, them not understand, say, the dynamics has changed in regards to Spanish Town Town Center, Linstead Town Center, Yuatan, all these places. You don't need to understand, say, and not just uniform police alone. In these hotspots, you have a lot of undercover police we bleach out and tattoo up and look just like a common boy in our streets. So when time you feel like say you commit for a little acts, a little knockings and clappings and take on yourself and nobody no soon one of them undercover police there soon clear and know who is and which gang aligned to. And then them just pass on the information to the regular police for come do. They do. And when them come do, they do. It's totally dependent upon you because if you put up a resistance, officer Yeman pick and team, I got near my food and broke the plate and I just saw the thing set right now in our streets. Spanish Town police now play. Them I go bring back Spanish Town and the General St. Catherine North Police Division under wraps. Yeah, man. So if it is your intent to become a Dan, to become a top knockers and clappers, I don't feel like no at the time at all. because the superintendent in charge and the deputy superintendent in charge of operations is relent in their efforts to rid the streets from all criminal elements. So those who have ears to hear, let them hear, or trust and believe, on no skin a go feel with the police, them cold steel. Yeah, man. So right now, as it stands in relation to the police fatal knockings and clappings, that latest one in Spanish Town by the security forces take it to number 8. And that is said when being compared to 0 during the same period last year. So the police them definitely shift them gear. So criminal elements, I hope you know and listen. And not just listening, I hope you know hear clear. Yeah, man. So Dangareds, turn in yourself to the police. You have been warned. And also Debo from Top Banks, turn in yourself to the police. You have been warned. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.